Hey guys, this is Amber from Anxious Amber. I just wanted to come on really quick and do an unboxing of my Diamond Art Club order that I made last weekend. I went ahead and got a 10-tip placer to try out. My box was kind of beat up, was opened on one end, so I did take a picture of that just in case I had missing items, but everything was there. This is a thin multi-placer, and again it's a 10-tip placer, and then it is one of their push-in tips. And then the Rainbow Dragon Hugging Cat by Dragons and Beasties came back in stock. It is 22 by 33 inches or 55.8 by 83.8 centimeters. And it is a round kit. They do have the thumbnail and the name of the kit on the end of the box. Some diamond painting instructions on the back, your kit contents on the back. Sorry for the glare of the camera. It's kind of a dreary day outside, so I do have to have the ceiling light on. This is 47 colors, which includes 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust diamonds, for a total of, wow, 59,501 diamonds. And then I got a pair of scissors because I thought I was going to have to open this, but this was one where their shrink wrap didn't quite wrap all the way around it. I've had that happen on a couple of kits, but it doesn't really cause any trouble other than making it easier to open. The nice thing about Diamond Art Club, yes, they are a little bit of a more expensive company, but you definitely get what you pay for when it comes to them. The quality, just in my opinion, their quality cannot be beat. So their canvas does come in this nice tray. You get your toolkit, which we'll go over. The canvas, which I will show as best as I can. And then you also get your thank you for your purchase envelope. You open this up. Whoop. And that might be a gold card. So you get your Treasure Quest card. And yes, it is a gold card. Woohoo! I haven't gotten one of those in a long time. Nice. So they have different levels of these. Like I said, this is a gold. You can get either a bronze, a silver, a gold, or a black card. It varies. You can get anything in any of the kits. If it comes with a Treasure Quest card. Some of them don't even come with cards. So it has a code on the back that you scratch off, and then you go to this QR code here, or it's kind of hard to read. Hold on. It's diamondartclub.com/redeem. It'll tell you all about their cards, and you get a certain amount of each one. You get a different level of reward. You can earn gift cards, even up to all the way to getting a custom diamond painting, which I got impatient and I just put mine in for a discount instead of waiting to get the custom painting. So I don't know what I would get anyway, so I just used the discount. All right, so here's the sticker sheet. Rainbow Dragon Hugging Cat, Dragons and Beasties. All of these are individual stickers. Again, it tells you all the information. Start and end date if you'd like. Here's our color spread. So this is a little bit of an older kit. So all your ABs are going to be listed up here at the beginning of the kit. Anything under 150 is an AB. And then the fairy dusts are back here at the end of your color list. So again, it's 47 colors. And there's 4 ABs and 2 fairy dustils. Your toolkit comes with, oh, sorry, I knocked the camera. I have a new filming stand, which you can kind of see right here. I need to figure out a way to get that out of there. But here's the twist and pick pin. It comes preloaded with wax. And it is a little bit delayed. And I have found the last few have been kind of difficult to really get it going. There it is. I think you can see it at the tip. These are a really nice upgrade if you're just starting out with diamond painting and don't have any custom made pins in your stash, in your collection. Then it also comes with a plastic 4-placer. And I guess I should have got this other thing out of the way. Well, I'm organized today. Then you also get a bag of baggies. You can kit up in these. You can store leftover diamonds in these. It's really your choice. Then you also get their tray. I really love their trays. It says Diamond Art Club on the side. As you can see, it has a little divot here, as well as on the top, so you can stack these. In the stopper, you can put your labels. And then it does have a lid that closes very securely, in my opinion. Then inside of that, you get your heart pink wax. You get a plate of the clear wax that comes inside the pin in case you run out and need to replace. And then you get a plastic 7-placer. Then again, this stopper does come out, so you can put your drills back in your storage container. And I'm just going to put all that stuff back in here. There it goes. It didn't quite snap, but I got it to go. All right, let's take a look at this canvas. So, a couple videos back, I did another canvas by Dragons and Beasties. It was the Zen Dragon on a stack of books. I believe that this is the same dragon. Maybe not. It looks purple in the picture, and I think that dragon was black. I need to make some space here so I can open this up. And if you see, oh, the kitty cat. That, of course, is why when it came back in stock, I went ahead and grabbed it. I love my kitty cats. I love dragons. I love all the pinks and the purples in this. So it was just sort of a given that I would get it. So with Diamond Art Club, their canvases are safe to roll back like this to kind of get it to lay flat for you. Wow, it's a lot bigger than I expected. It never does quite make sense to me. The sizes, you know, I can't picture it in my head. So if sorry about moving the camera on you guys, but if I kind of rotate the camera or the phone, you can get the full image in there. Wow, it's huge. I wasn't sorry about my hand. I wasn't expecting it to be so big. Oh, I'm trying to get that coil out of there. I got to figure out a better way to film. All right. So Diamond Art Club canvases are very, very nice in my opinion. They have a nice weight to them, but they're still pretty flexible. Up at the top, you have their branding. You, of course, have your scalloped... Oh, I keep bumping the camera. I'm sorry. You have your scalloped edges and poked edges, so they shouldn't fray. Very soft back on them. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, maybe a little bit. They actually have a little bit of glitter in their canvases, which make them pretty. Then they have a nice plastic covering on top. Very sticky poured glue. If you can see these lines here, that's the perforated edges on the canvas. So instead of using washi tape to section off, you can just use their sections. And I have found that I am kind of enjoying that lately. Then if you look, you can see their symbols are very clear if it would focus, if my camera would focus on them. There we go. Very clear images. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. This canvas is just pretty big. All right, and then what's so great about this is if you've watched some of my recent videos, you know how much I love color blocking. So all of this is color blocking. Even the rainbow colors, there's several of the same color. So I love the color blocking. I think probably the most confetti is probably going to be down here and sort of like the spines on the tail, where you're changing the color more often. But for the most part, it looks like a lot of color blocking. So even though it's a larger canvas, I would think it would go pretty quick. All right, let's see here. Let's get his face in there with the glare on it. Ugh. All right, that's probably about the best I'm going to get. Here are the drills. I really like that they come with the name of the canvas on there, which is not going to pick it up. I think my camera tries to focus on the face. So it's the Rainbow Dragon Hugging Cat. Nice color spread, bright, happy colors. I did get some disappointing news, which I'll go over in my next whip and chat. So this is just what I needed. It's a dreary day out. I got disappointing news. So this is just making me happy. I needed the bright colors and the kitty cat with the dragon. Again, we get that nice spread of color. And let's just take a look at these guys. So, a couple bags of 310. All right, here's our first fairy dust. A nice hefty bag of that. It is Z3865, which is like a white. And I'm not sure that I'm going to get it to show up very good on the light color. Fairy dust drills just have a really, really light coating of really tiny glitter on them. So it's a very subtle effect. I'm not sure that I'm picking it up in camera at all. Maybe there'll be a darker color. It shows up better on the darker colors, that glitter effect. Beautiful bright yellows. Okay, here's an AB. This, of course, comes from Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights, and you can see the finish on that, just how much more sparkly they are compared to the normal drills. They just have that extra coating where they will pick up the colors around them. Oh, I'm loving these pinks. Lots of those. I love even the background has pink and is rainbow-esque. Bright yellows, some more pink and some purples and blues. Just a really pretty variety of color. Okay, here's another AB, kind of an orange AB. Okay, here's that other fairy dust. And I do think you can see that glitter, the fine glitter coating on there a little bit better. At least I hope you can. Here's another AB, like a red AB. Then we're getting down to where we just have just a little bit of these other colors. Really nice color range. Very nice, pretty color ranges. And just like I said, so bright and happy and cheerful. So let's look and see. So the first AB is like a red AB. It is the number 1. So it's going to be in the dragon scales that are red. And also the chest of the dragon. The next AB was a light blue, which is going to be the number 2. And it's going to also sort of highlight the blue scales back here in the tail. Then we have a light pink, or yeah, a light pink, which is the number 3. And of course I'd have trouble finding one. It's actually going to be in the background, kind of outlining the dragon in the lighter pink. Nice. All right, then we had the fairy dust. So we had a green fairy dust, which is the plus sign. So it's this right here, the belly spot. It's going to be in this part of the tail. And in the, what is it, like the wings of the dragon. And then in some of the hair. And then there was that white fairy dust, which, let's see, the green fairy dust was the plus sign. So the white fairy dust is going to be this white circle with like a little tiny square, I want to say dot. It's not really, I guess it's a dot. It's a square dot. So that's going to be in the paws of the cat's face. Nice. And then there's some down here, sort of that makes up this little flower motif, as well as that light pink AB. It's also making up these little motifs. So that's really exciting. I'm really happy with that. Again, it is bigger than I was expecting, especially because I feel like so much of it is background. Sometimes I think they could like cut off some of the background. Like, honestly, I really just need about that much of the top. And maybe like this much of the bottom. I'm really here for the dragon and the cat, you know. All right, I'm going to box this up and then I'll show you the mini dazzle set that I got. All right, guys, so I also got this mini dazzles Barbie kit. Love Barbie. Again, my box kind of got beat up a little bit. If you just snip this right here, you can slide this off. That way you can keep it all together until you're ready to work on it. All right, these do not come with like a treasure quest card, but you do still get a toolkit, which is going to have the same stuff that was in the other toolkit, only the tray is smaller. I have the other one here. I can show you the difference. So this is the tray that came in the full-sized kit, and then this is the tray you'll get with their mini dazzles. So you can see there's definitely a size difference there. And of course it comes with the baggie, the twist and pick pin, the wax, and all that stuff. Then you get your thank you for your purchase card, which is just going to open up, show you your kit contents, your step-by-step instructions. You've got your Facebook group QR code there, save 20% off your first app purchase, and then there's socials. So instead of getting like the sticker sheet that folds up, you get this small one. So there are 18 color total. 2 of which are AB, so 1 and 2 are ABs, and then all the rest of them are going to be fairy dust drills. So maybe I'll be able to show you the fairy dust drills better in here. So this is a set of 6 mini canvases. Each of these is a sticker. Let's see. I don't think Barbie is a sticker. Should be. Nope, it's not, but it is down here. And I would probably cut that out just so I could still use it. Maybe like right here, use this whole top piece. This is square shaped. I'm not sure I mentioned that. Let's go ahead and get a look at the canvases. What's fun about the mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club is that they actually are framed in a color. So each set is framed with a different color, which makes it fun, so you know what set they came in. So first off, we have Barbie's house. And again, all this writing that you see is just on the plastic covering. Once you pull that away, it won't be on your canvas. So they are ready to frame. And they get all their branding and everything in there. Nice. Then you have Barbie's silhouette. Oh, that's fun. That is all the same color. Then we have Barbie's car, her convertible. The classic Barbie swimsuit. Barbie in her swimsuit. I love that. And then just the Barbie sign. So the drills do say Barbie on them. And then here we go with the fairy dust. Yeah, I think you can see some of that glitter, that fine glitter coating on there. There's that's just a little piece of tape or something that got stuck. And these are again all fairy dust. Oh, you can see it on that color really good, that dark gray. Here's my color right here. I love that pink, that dark, hot pink color. A little bit of 310. And I don't think I've ever seen 310 as a fairy dust before, so that's pretty. Okay, here's an AB. Oh my gosh. ABs are my favorite. Just look at that shine. Those are so pretty. Wow, I love that. A light baby blue. Just a little bit of this light pink. A lighter gray color, lighter even than that. Here's our second AB, just a spatter of that. If I get my fingernail out of the way, maybe you could see it. And there's a lot of static in these, if you notice. I've heard if you put them in the refrigerator or in the freezer, that helps get rid of some of the static. I just use dryer sheets. That tends to work best for me. I've never tried the freezer method. All right, so everything is going to be special drills. Everything's going to be fairy dust. But I am interested to see where the ABs are going to go. So the first AB we had was that dark pink, which I loved. It is in the car. It's the number 1 here. So it's just the hood of the car, kind of the bumper of the car. And that's all I see of it. Then our next AB was kind of a light, sort of a really pale blue, almost white. It's the number 2, so it's going to be in the car, the windshield here. And that's all I see of that. So the ABs are just in the car. Nice, that makes sense. All right, guys. We can put Zen Dragon back out here too. Thank you for joining me today. I did need this little pick-me-up, so it came just at the right time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks, bye.